Hey everybody, Ron from CampFire Grub, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than most of the videos we've made. We're actually going to do a little bit of hiking, hike to a cool spot out here in the Ocala National Forest. We're also doing a little bit of trail riding, and also thrown in there, we're going to do a quick, easy little trail meal. So we found our trail marker here on the Florida Trail. So after our mile or two hike into the woods, we finally came to the Long Family Cemetery out here in the middle of the Ocala National Forest. So here is the first grave over here. R. Long, he died in 1915, and it says on there that he was in the Confederate States Army for Florida. And we just have a bunch of old tombstones out here, and you can see where people have left money, ammunition, variety of different medallions. And this is one of the cooler tombstones out here, and this one was born in 1876 and died in 1900. Alright, so here we are at Hopkins Prairie. We just pulled off the trail. And now we're going to cook up something a little bit different. Usually I cook up a bunch of gourmet meals, but today we're going to try out two different backpacking meals. Right here we have Backpacker Pantry Pan Thai, and over here we have Mountain House Adventure Meals Chicken Teriyaki. So we're going to go ahead and cook both of them up, try them out, and we'll let you know which one we like best. Here's the first one we're going to cook, the Mountain House meal. All we have to do is tear off the top of the package, pull out the packet inside, add in some boiling water, seal it up, and let it sit for a few minutes. Here is the inside before we add water. And inside is this little packet that we have to remove first. Here's 1 2/3 cup of water starting to boil. Now our water has reached a roaring boil. We're going to go ahead and carry it on over here. And we are going to add it into the meal. And now we're just going to reseal it and let it sit for 5 minutes. So here's the pan thai opened up. We have the water over there boiling right now. Look inside, and there's actually a whole lot more going on in here than the other meal. So we have peanuts and peanut butter and seasonings, and this is what the freeze-dried food looks like. So the first step with the pan thai is we actually have to add in this peanut butter. It came with a pretty decent little packet of peanut butter, and it actually looks like it's actually pretty healthy too. So now there's a roaring boil over here with our water. We're going to go ahead and carry this on over to the meal. We added in the peanut butter into the mix. Now we're just going to go ahead and add the water in. So here's one quick big difference between these two meals is the chicken teriyaki only has to sit for about 5 minutes, and the pan thai has to sit for 15 to 20 minutes. The chicken teriyaki is done, so we're going to go ahead and pour it out and see how it looks. So here is the chicken teriyaki with rice, and that's what it looks like. We're going to go ahead and give it a try and see how it tastes. So now our pan thai is done cooking after about 20 minutes. So we opened up the bag, and that's what it looks like inside of the bag. And it came with these little lime packets to add a little bit of lime flavor in there. So we're going to go ahead and open that up, dump some lime in there. And then it also came with sriracha seasoning to add to taste. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of that in there. Probably going to add that on once it gets on the plate. So now I'm going to stir in the lime, and then I'm going to go ahead and dump it out onto the plate. And this meal actually provided a lot more food than the other meal did. So here's the pan thai out on the plate. And it came with some peanuts as well to add on top, so I'm going to go ahead and open these up. So now we got the peanuts open. We're gonna go ahead and sprinkle some peanuts on top. And then we'll add the sriracha on there and we'll see how it tastes. So here is the pan thai all dumped out on the plate. And let's see how it tastes. All right, so we just made up our meals. The pan thai was so much better than the chicken teriyaki. I absolutely love it. It was a little bit more expensive, but this is actually one of the best backpacking freeze-dried meals that I've ever had. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to follow on Instagram at CampFire Grub and also our Facebook group, CampFire Grub, Overland, Florida Community.